we're all trying to make sense of these numbers that seem to continually change.
Oklahoma County's budget evaluation team doesn't see things the same way as the operators of the county jail. In June, they said they'd be out of money, not enough to make payroll at the end of July.
The trust passed a contract that crossed fiscal years, and yet you're saying you're borrowing.
I think there was a little bit of concern that we had an idea that the sky was falling from that press release.
The county jail budget that was approved this fiscal year is the same as what they saw last year, $33.7 million. The jail claimed that wasn't enough, but turns out they may have had a miscalculation in numbers, specifically when it came to their medical contracts.
You're going to run out of money, or you've said you're going to run out of money on July 31st, but yet what I think I heard you say is we may have overpaid, and if we did, we're going to get funds back.
I'm saying we may have overpaid, but I don't know that. I don't know that. We don't know that yet. We may have, because it doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make sense to me.
Where is your CFO?
I have no idea.
Their chief financial officer wasn't in today's meeting because of a medical reason, but after 3 hours of airing out their finances, it seems it may have been an error on the timeline. Turns out they won't run out of money until May of 2026 if those projections are correct.
We're not looking at the doors being shuttered at the end of this month. It's a potential shortfall at the end of this fiscal year.
We need to do better than what we've done in the past. I recognize that, and we are making every attempt to do just that.
We're going to continue to be as great of a partner as we possibly can, but that means asking tough questions and looking deeply into situations and not just taking everything at face value.
Megan Mosley, KOCO 5 News.